What's up, everybody? It's CMP with Craftmaster Productions and Studio1Tutorials.com. Don't forget to stop by Studio One Tutorials and pick up your copy of Arrangement Arsenal for Ableton Live, man. Just go to Studio One Tutorials, click the Buy Sounds tab, scroll down, get yourself some Midis, bro. Don't stop at arrangements, and just go ahead and scroll down, click this little bad boy right here. This one is for Studio One. This one is for Live. 10 arrangements that are cutting edge of the modern variety. Today we're going to be talking about arrangement. I got this little 4-bar loop up. All right, and it's just a sample and drums, nothing crazy. I wanted to do this because I just wanted to show the power and the importance of drums in arrangement and how much you can really do with that. So I'm using I'm on the push 2 right now. So the way that I work is I like to kind of just make patterns in session or in session view, and then I'll switch over to arrange view and just record my stuff in, and then kind of work it like a linear DAW. All right, so typically, since this is something that's pretty native to my workflow, I'll start out with a pattern that is fairly simple drum wise, and then I'll kind of build off of that. I'll make myself 4 patterns. I'll have one pattern that has no drums, and then I'll do another pattern where, and this is like this is like in the vein of say Metro Boomin, where you do you kind of introduce the drums slowly, you build them up, and you do that by bringing in the 808 before you bring the kick in. And as a matter of fact, we're not even going to have the bass changes in this first section. We're just gonna as a matter of fact too, to increase that build, because the high frequency content of your track, whether it be synths, bells, high octave pianos, or in this case hi-hats, because we're not using a lot of melodies. It's just this sample that's going to loop over and over again. To arrange, it's all about manipulating the energy, and so much energy rests in the highs that if we take these out now, this will sound even more like a build. Now keep in mind again, with the music, it's just this one sample loop going over and over again for 4 bars. But from this section to that section there, it's just 3 completely different energies, which is good, because we're starting to really go from something that's really simple and straightforward to something that is a lot more complex. Now another thing I like to do is I will for the kick pattern that comes after this build is I'll make it even more of a build type of vibe, meaning I'll just I will make the kick pattern a lot less complex. So like these kicks here that occur before the main beats, All right, so this is, you know, this is going to be a change where we have, if you're looking at it now, I've created 3 different bass lines, and because, again, because this song doesn't have a lot of things going on melodically, something that takes up as much headroom and drives as much power and rhythm as an 808 bass line, by having 3 of them, you know, you're essentially adding 3 different melodies into the song, even though they're all similar. So if we feel the difference between the 3 of them. Now, if I want to add a different part, another tactic we could use is we could just take our sample and reverse it, right? That's always fun. So we could just, we'll copy our drums over. And let's just see what happens if we half our drums. I don't think I did it for the whole clip there. Whoops. Hold on. Yeah, that could be cool for a change up. All right, so now, you know, you've got a fast part. And actually, for this faster part, I think I'll add some changes to the hi-hats now. So now we have 3 different hi-hat patterns. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now you just kind of decide, do you want it to be a fast song or a slow song? I'm gonna go for like a faster type of vibe. So we'll use this as an intro. Then I'm gonna bring this back right here. And then based off of that, you could take it even further and use bus effects like halftime to add more changes. So yeah, just drums sample, completely capable of breaking it out, turning it into a full arrangement. And then if sometimes when we learn music production, we get all these skills in one area, and we don't tend to the basics. Arrangement is a basic skill. So if you've been going around learning all these advanced melodies and how to change chords and stuff like that, you can then apply that technique into here. But it's really just about having an energy roadmap, having a low energy part, having a medium energy part, having a medium energy part, having a high energy part. And the more variations that you can add to those four basic parts, the more just deep, rich, and dynamic you can make your arrangements. And if you guys want to see arrangements that are from top 10 hit songs like God's Plan and stuff like that, and see how those are broken down into live, go ahead and check out Arrangement Arsenal. You could take an arrangement, like say for the Top Off, the Future and Beyonce and Jay-Z song, right, where you listen to that song and it's just there's so many changes, and it could be hard to follow. But what we've done is we've went ahead and we've broken them down. We give you a free drum rack, which this is amazing. It's already built in. It's already built into the template. You just drop all your samples onto these pads, and you could scroll through them with the sample selector wheel. Really cool. And then if you zoom into these pieces, you can see the type of instruments that were used to create each pattern, the different effects they were using, the type of drum hits that were used in each section. And if you follow, if you go ahead and you follow these cues by putting in your own patterns and your own melodies, you can then get a feel and an understanding for why to use this technique, and why when to just have the 808 play, when to have just the drums play, when to take the synths out, so on and so forth. So it's a really powerful tool. I hope you guys pick it up and just help yourself out with arrangements. This is CMP with Craftmaster Productions, Studio12Tutorials.com. Keep it simple, don't be basic, and we will see you on the next one.